All right, all right, all right. It is a pop-up. It is a pop-up, and I'm so glad to be here with all of you. It has been a very busy day here at Chateau Tyesse. A very busy day. I've been doing some rearranging and some, childless, and you know what it's like when you move into a new place, and you got to get it exactly how you want it, down to the forks and the spoons. So yeah, I'm still on Chateau Tyesse mode. But yeah, it's been a quiet day. Not much going on, personally, but y'all, when I tell y'all the news cycle is cycling, like I just don't know what the hell is going on. We're gonna have a rip from the headlines tomorrow night for the record books because the world is just like truly on fire right now. Everywhere you look, there's trouble. Yvette Fundy said tragedies are commonplace. Yeah, it's really common now when you turn on the news. Good to see Rosebud back in the chat. The ladies' room, love you, Joyce. LaFrance, Crystal Marie, Samarna, everybody, thank y'all so much. Let me see who else we got. Maurice, good to see you in the chat, brother. LaFrance, of course. Sappho, good to see you, Sappho. I didn't send out any notifications, but I did put up a notification in Patreon, but I did not send out any notifications, okay? Because I don't want to be too long. I'm supposed to be off. I'm supposed to be resting on Saturdays and Sundays, getting ready for the week ahead, right? But there's so much going on, and y'all have been sending me all this tea. I guess y'all want me to come to the desk, right? So y'all say, oh, we know how to get him to the desk. We're just going to keep sending him all this breaking news and all this tea until he come back to the desk. Dr. Dotson, good to see you in the chat. All the crystals, the OG crystals, Crystal Marie, Crystal Cormier, and my sister Crystal Marshall in her absence. Yeah. Yes, to the LRL community, thank you. Let me make sure Naida got a notification because she was just inboxing me on TikTok. Let me make sure Naida knows that we're live. Because sometimes, honey, hold on one second. She was just inboxing me on TikTok. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Naida. I'm just going to my inbox. Okay, there we go. Okay. I want to send her the link. Hopefully she'll get it. Okay. And then I need to go to my email and email this to Bees on Mars because she was driving. So I'm going to email this to her. Hopefully she'll get it too. Okay. All right. Hey, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I want to say this because, last week, I had to just temporarily block somebody, y'all. They're Patreon. They're in the memberships. I don't want to say their name, but I just have to take a moment just to give them a break. Yeah, I hate to do that, but it's like, how can I explain it? Because you don't want to be like just censoring people in the chat. But some people, it's like their chat is not organic. It's just too much. It's like you're trying to be seen. It's like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like sometimes it can be distracting. Your humor, it's too much. And sometimes we just need to take a break, and then you can decide whether this is a platform for you. But I couldn't take it anymore, y'all. And I hope I'm not, overly, sensitive. But it's like some people, it's like, oh my God, can you just come in the chat and just without all this extra stuff that you're doing? It's almost like you're competing with me as the blogger. That's the way it feels to me. Like all this extra stuff and just It's just too much. It seems too much sometimes. I'm sorry. Just maybe this ain't the platform for you, baby. Maybe you need to go to a platform where you can just do all your punchlines and all your little quirks and stuff in the chat. I don't know. Sometimes you have to take a break. Yeah. Valerie, hey, sis. I'm glad you're here, sis. This has been a great conversation for you because we got about 5 things to talk about. I've written down here. Yeah. Hey, Libra boy. Maybe in a couple of days I'll unblock, but it's like as soon as you unblock, they're right back with all this extra stuff. Like they don't even be doing stuff that normal people do. It's just unnecessary. Unnecessarily just saying so much. Like, sir. Okay, we got a couple of topics to talk about, y'all. I don't want to be long because I got to eat dinner. I got to eat dinner. I don't want to be long. Good to see my sister in the chat. Jasmine Canning just emailed me. Not emailed me. She just texted me. She's going to be in Atlanta next week. I can't wait to see her. She's going to be here in Atlanta this coming up. Yes, Miss Tony. I just finished Saturday. I finally watched episode 6, and they can't leave that like that. They talking about, the writers is based on a book and they don't know and what they child, and it's open-ended, kind of like if they want to, they can. When I tell y'all that episode number 6, the final episode just took me, I just laid across the bed for about an hour afterwards. I said, this cannot be how this is ending. This cannot be how this is ending. Overzealous mother, batshit crazy girlfriend, but the mother was about 2 cupcakes short of a batch herself. Let's keep it a bean here, y'all. The mother was about 5 or 6 spoons short of a full set. I have a service for 12. Hey, bees. So let's just keep it a bean. So yes, y'all be sure to check out The Girlfriend on Amazon Prime when you get a chance. I went to see, thank you, Anthony Lester. You're the first seed of the night. $8.88. Thank you, brother. I went to go see Jordan Peele's movie, Him. And outside of the all that eye candy, it just wasn't his best work to me. It wasn't Jordan Peele's best work. It was just like, I don't know. There was something missing. It's like when you make dressing and you leave out the sage. Yeah, Jordan Peele has brought us Get Out, Us, and Nope. Get Out, Us, and Nope. Hey, Naida, I was sending you a link to TikTok. So I don't know. Something was off, y'all. Something was off with this this movie. I don't know. I'm getting, y'all just would not let this inbox rest. Y'all won't let it rest. So how many people have seen Nope? Not Nope, Him. All his movies are like one word, except Get Out. This is some shots from it. How many of you guys have seen Him? It came out Friday. Child, listen. It has a lot of spiritual connotation. It has a lot of ritualistic, but it's mainly about America and football. And how they just be sacrificing these players, y'all. When I say sacrifice, just sacrificing. There's a lot of history too about football in it. So, what did you think, Overseer Ware? Yeah, I don't know. It never grabbed me. Like, of course, Damon Wayne, not Damon Wayans. I'm just getting everybody's name confused tonight. Of course, Marlon Wayans and this my new fiance, Tyreek. His name is Tyreek Withers, right there. Tyreek Withers. My new fiance, Tyreek Withers, and Marlon Wayans was worth the admission, but damn, it just didn't hit the way I thought it was gonna hit, y'all. Okay. It just gave me like, I was just like, I'm just keeping it a bean, y'all. I'm just keeping it a bean. Just, stop. You are a mess. I see why they want to pop you. Okay. That's what it was giving me, though, y'all. I'm just keeping it a bean. Keeping it a bean. That's all I can do. The message was there, was seen rushed. That's what I'm thinking. It was an hour and 36 minutes. And I'm like, usually he's a little, it was an hour and 36 minutes. And I was like, this is kind of like a rush job for him because he normally does 2 hours plus. The message was definitely there. Also, I think Marlon Wayans, I don't know. I think another actor probably could have brought something to that different. Another actor probably could have shook it up a little bit more. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, so Charlie Kirk's funeral. Charlie Kirk's funeral is today. His it was his memorial. They didn't have no body up there, y'all. His memorial was today. Is him the weakest of his movies? I would say yes. Yes. I peeked in maybe 10 minutes before I went live. I also peeked in earlier. It's been going on for seemed like forever. It seemed like the funeral been going on for 10 hours straight. And it's nighttime outside in Atlanta. But 47 guy, he's up there, members, the Senate was there from our Senate, Marco Rubio, Mike Johnson. Y'all, you would have thought that like MLK passed away currently, you know what I mean? Like giving you equivocation, right? You would have thought it was like a JFK or something that passed away. But I guess to them, he's, I peeked in, y'all. I couldn't. But let me tell y'all something. It is so creepy. That Christian nationalism, white supremacist energy, it is so creepy to me. Because I'm like, how y'all up here talking about God and Jesus, but y'all are all pandering to the worst facets of humanity when it comes to race. It is creepy to me. So I think I'm not saying they don't believe in God. I'm not saying they're not followers of Jesus Christ. There's just a disconnect with these people. I think personally they are batshit crazy. I really do. And God himself, Mary's baby, Jesus the Christ, would have to tell me different. Those people are not well. There's no way you can tell me they are. It is demonic. It is very eerie. It's very purge. And I'm like, they're up there like this man is Billy Graham or somebody. I couldn't watch that stuff long, y'all. I couldn't watch it long. I would go back and forth. I peek in. I'm like, look at this mess. And these people are serious. When I tell y'all they're serious, they're in there singing Christian songs, talking about, praise Jesus, we love you, Lord. And they praise it. I'm like, wow. It showed you, what this thing showed you, Stanley, is how many races there are in how deeply ingrained racism is with Christianity. That's what today showed you over there, because they said the stadium was filled and they had a whole overflow. So the stadium was filled and they had a whole nother stadium that was another building that was half probably full. I don't know, y'all. I just say, Lord, Lord be a fence. They said Saucy Santana. They said Saucy Santana. Hey, Brother Ray, Saucy Santana was taking out the Waffle House on a stretcher. I saw the video. I was like, oh my God. Saucy Santana was taken out of the Waffle House on a stretcher. They say he had passed out. I don't know whether he was sick or what. Yeah. What's his name there? Was the Muskie there? I don't know. They somebody filmed him. Somebody filmed him coming up out of the Waffle House. Overworking is a real thing. Self-care is a real thing. What you mean by that, Chef Don? Did he overwork? Mm-hmm. How can you love God who you have not seen? Well, you know the rest. You in the book now, overseer where could be a promo. Well, yeah, you never know with these young rappers, these young kids. Yeah, but he was on the stretcher. They was putting him in the ambulance. And he looked like he was just going like, he just looked like this, and it was putting him in the back of the ambulance. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what happened to Saucy. Yeah, so basically, he was at the Waffle House eating. Yeah, I pray he's okay too. Let me see if there's an update. I pray he's okay too. Let me see. So we can't take no news right now. We can't take no news of nobody. Oh my God, the first 2 episodes of Reasonable Doubt. Oh my God. The first 2 episodes of Reasonable Doubt, honey, y'all don't owe me nothing. When I tell y'all that show is probably one of the best shows on television. Reasonable Doubt on Hulu, y'all don't owe me nothing. Watch them early this morning. Okay. Is Saucy okay? Is that him at the hospital? Is that him is this recent? No, this can't be recent because he didn't have no hair earlier. Is this him at the hospital right now? Oh my God, what happened? This is so sad if this is real, if this is recent. Y'all, I cannot. Y'all, we're not doing this already. Girl, is that recent? I finished Beauty in Black. Did you? What did you think, sis? That's probably something from the past. Okay, that's something from the past. All right. I don't think that's recent. That's something probably from another time. Just saw a video of him on a stretcher. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. You know, I saw that earlier. I don't know. Oh, that's him. His hair didn't look like. Yeah, I think that may be another video. Okay, let me look. Let me look. Somebody just sent something. Okay, when was this posted? Oh, that was posted 2 hours ago. That was posted 2 hours ago. Hot Sauce album 9/24. Girl. Okay, that was posted 2 hours ago, y'all. And this is official TikTok. That's why people, when something really do happen to your ass, when something really do happen to your ass, ain't nobody gonna pay attention to you. That is crazy. So did he have a wig in his backpack? This is official TikTok. And this was 2 hours ago, y'all, at the hospital. I give up. Too far. Beauty in Black was great. You know what? Beauty in Black is absolutely my favorite show. Tyler Perry, because you know that damn what is it called? Reasonable Doubt. Oh my God! Now that is the ticket. Reasonable Doubt, y'all. See, this is why I don't be waste. I don't either. That's why I don't even waste my time with God, because I know God is busy. I know He's busy running the world. I don't have time for this mess. And something in me makes me feel like I don't know. Like I hope what's that boy named Lil Nas X wasn't over there doing stunts and shows. I'm serious. You people do anything nowadays for, you know. Child, I cannot. Maybe it's a music video. I saw him coming out of the Waffle House on a stretcher. He was coming out the Waffle House on a stretcher. Okay, so let me explain to y'all. Okay, let me explain one more time. The video I just showed y'all was posted to his official TikTok 2 hours ago. Okay. Now the Waffle House video, now we haven't been able to authenticate, that. I don't know what that was about. Okay, so we don't know, but I can tell you that hospital room was posted to his TikTok 2 hours ago. Okay, y'all got it? Everybody got it? Okay. Are we clear? Who gives a damn, honey? Yeah. I shouldn't even say this because I used to go to that church. I shouldn't even say this, y'all, because people gonna take it wrong. I'm gonna leave it alone. I hope this isn't to promote his new album. I'll be listening to Doja Cat Friday. Okay. I shouldn't even say this because I used to go to this church. I'm gonna leave it alone, y'all. Y'all don't want to hear. I better not say that because I don't want anybody to take it the wrong way. I better leave this alone, honey. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all hit the like button right now while you're thinking about it. Can y'all all hit the like button collectively while you're thinking about it? Yes. Like, share. It's getting kind of cold in here. Turn this off. Okay. Like, share, and all that good stuff. There it is right there. That's what you need to do. Hit that like button. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about it. Sit yourself. No, because I don't want people to think like, you used to go to that church and I used to go there. But I don't want to talk about it. Huh? This platform is black owned, but yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Well, I can say it a different way. Let me just say it like this. Okay, so 121 likes. Can we get to 150, please? Thank y'all so much. I hope so. But they say it could go either way, Marcus. Okay, so I'm on a cruise. I need you. I know. I saw Bishop Noah Jones live earlier, and I don't know. He was preaching and just everything just looked. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. I don't know how to formulate this. Like, and Loretta was in there. She had this. She don't know, but her aesthetic sometimes looks very, very, very. I don't know. Period piece. Like she had I don't want to be talking about the man of God and the woman of God. I used to go to. She be having this. She had this My Fair Lady aesthetic. It's like from the late 1800s. He was in the pulpit. He grew all this gray and stuff. I don't know. They have really, really, really shifted. They really, really, really shifted a lot compared to how it was when I was over there in Gardena. Where is the like button? Very Gilded Age. Very Gilded Age. Who is this about? Where is the like button? Hold on one second. Let me see if this is a troll. Let me see if it's a troll because I don't have time. I ain't got time for this mess tonight. Somebody said, "Where's the like button?" It may be somebody elderly. Let me see. So I don't want to be sending people to the punishment trailer unwarranted. But we've been dealing with a lot of stuff with these task squad members and people. You know what, Ray? You back in action now. Thank you, Malika Hill, for $25. I appreciate it. I sure do. Let me see who this is. Tell me where is the like button. Yeah, it's just like that's what it is, Brian. It's like, who am I to tell somebody that you might want to turn the torch over to somebody, but y'all just look different out of me, y'all. Y'all don't look the same. But who am I, Brian, to tell them people who am I? Who is this time? Where is the like button? Let me see who this is. Because I don't have time. Let me see. Because these people, they be doing a lot. Y'all be trying me. You be trying me. I'm sorry, I found it. Oh, you found it? Well, find it quick. You must be new. You've been on YouTube since 2016. You just found the like button. You've been on here since 2016. Lyndon Copeland. Are you related to no, their name was Pope. Oh, I thought okay, well, I was thinking he was related to them people over there in Texas. I'm currently watching Black Rabbit. What is that about? I mean, Loretta and Bishop, they want to keep going, baby. Just keep going. They have to rest in bitch face, no offense, Loretta. Oh wow. We don't want to do that, Anthony. No. We don't want to say that because okay. We don't want to say that. All right. What was my next story, y'all? What was my next story? We got this in the inbox last night. Let me see if I can pull this up. 1 second. Let me see if we can pull this up. We got something in the okay, wait a minute. As y'all can see, this is sent to me out of Houston. You see it? Look. Ooh, it was sent to me out of Houston. Look. Okay. All right. It says, Dear Alpha Street family, we want to share an important update regarding this Sunday, September 21st. Our leadership has been informed that protesters are expected to be present. Good, you good, Lyndon. Protesters are expected to be present near or around our church campus. Please know that all worship services and ministry activities will continue as scheduled. Additionally, we have received information about a possible vigil taking place on Thursday, September 28th. We will continue to monitor the situation and provide any necessary updates as we get closer to the date. Your safety and worship experience remain our highest priority. Our security and hospitality teams are prepared and will be on site to ensure a smooth and peaceful day. As you arrive and depart this Sunday, we kindly ask that you remain calm and continue showing the love of Christ. Avoid engaging with protesters in any way. Follow the guidance of our security and ushers at all times. Allow extra time for parking and entry if needed. All that because the man spoke truth to power. And y'all want to come up here and protest? You want to picket the church? Ooh, yo, I just don't know, honey. Master, just crack the sky if it's your will. Just crack the sky. That church was packed today, and I knew it would. City of Refuge ain't the same. It's not. They spent all that money on that church over there, and it wasn't zoned to be a church. It was like a medical building. So I don't know. Did they get their money back or what happened? Did they have to sell it to somebody else? I don't even know why, for the life of me. Why are they staying in the South Bay, the City of Refuge? I'm talking about the City of Refuge, y'all. We're all over the place. They bought, a new building. They got all that money from Amazon, allegedly. And then they bought a new building further down. Why not come up in LA? I know real estate is very expensive in Los Angeles. But why not come to Los Angeles where people can get to church more easy? First of all, there are no bus lines in Gardena like that. Gardena is not a city, Hawthorne. Those are not cities where people that take public transit can maneuver easily. When I would catch, public transportation to the church, it was crazy to get there. When I would take public transportation, very rarely, but should have stayed on Hoover. Yeah, Hoover in Manchester. I don't know, y'all. Does anybody know why they left Hoover in Manchester? That was Bishop McMurray's church over there, Does anybody know why they left? Do we have anybody? We have any historians? Where's that boy Eric Maurice Clark? Where is he at? Why did they leave Manchester and Hoover? It made no sense to me, y'all. You know, now people have probably been going to other churches and child, it's over with, honey. It's a wrap. Let it go. I'm just saying. Who's helping them with the real estate? I don't know. Somebody should have told them that building they bought was for a medical office, not a sanctuary. Somebody should have told them that. The real estate person should have caught that. They wanted a bigger sanctuary. Child, listen, by the time I left, it was kind of like feigning in at the original. It was Noel's vision. I wonder if they said or if they went to the a child. Listen, don't get me to lying. I feel so sorry that that's happening over there in Houston. People out here, people out here protesting the church, y'all. And then there was a video of Bishop T.D. Jakes in the pulpit. I'm not even playing it. I wasn't even gonna upload it. I don't even want to, promote it. He in the pulpit doing that thing that the certain pastors do. The kids lost her father. The wife, she lost a husband. And no matter how oh my God, that stuff makes me sick. Because they don't say that when it's one of us that lost our lives, y'all. But Jakes, I don't know. He's always been like that anyways. He's always been placating and, straddling the fence any damn way. So it's not shocking. I'm not playing to hear. Hey, Miss V, how you doing? I'm just saying, y'all. I don't know. We got a lot to talk about tomorrow. Stephon Diggs, some OnlyFans lady says she gonna wind up. If she gonna have to release his nudes. Like if she, you keep saying she clout chasing. You saying she clout chasing? She said now she'd be wrong if she released your nude photos, Stephon, and the 2 sex tapes y'all did together. Well, child, listen. If you need to release them, just release them. You'll be doing the will, honey. You'll be doing a good thing. Please release them. Please release them. I left. Yeah, somebody said it's sad that the mothers and the members don't have a church home after 2 years. That is sad. Yeah, they didn't have a church in their minds. It is sad the mothers and the members don't have a church after 2 years. They'd have been over there at Nissan Stewart Church. They'd have been everywhere, honey. Just all around. Carson and just name the city. They'd have been there, over there. Wonder how the Loretta restaurant doing. Child, listen. Is that restaurant even still open? I'm trying to get back to this sex tape and these new photos, honey. Do you want to send them to me, sweetheart? They'll be in safe hands, sweetie, you young lady. You want to send them to Amy? You want to send them to me with safekeeping? My bank, I can get us a safe deposit box. My credit union in LA, I was going to try to keep the account over in LA. When I moved over here, because they don't have that credit union, it was a college credit union, and I just closed the account over there at that particular credit union. I went in and I was like, well, I'm ready to close my account. I'm moving to Atlanta. I would like to withdraw all of my money. Then I had that. Did I tell y'all this story? That woman told me, she said, oh, no, we can't do that for that amount. We have to order that kind of money. Order it. She said, no, we don't have that kind of money on hand in the till. She said, you let us know and we can order it. And then okay, girl, you know what? So I wound up just keeping the account, y'all. I want to keep an account, just get transferred to another account. I had no idea that they had to order. I thought they had money. I told the lady, ma'am, y'all don't have money in the back? She said, no, that amount of money, they would have to order it because they don't have that kind of money. They have a certain amount of money that they can give you, a maximum amount of money to give you every day if you came into the bank. Ma'am, listen, let me explain something to you. I always thought, like in the movies, there's a big safe in the back and you open it up and then you go up in there and then you take your money out. That's all I always thought that. That happened to me. Yep, over a certain limit, they have to order it. But listen, that was new to me, and I've been dealing with money all my life. It cost $27 million to make. $27 million to get my money? Marcus, now wait a minute. It don't cost $27 million for me to get my damn money out the bank. It used to be like that. Yeah, I was thinking, hey, brother, I was thinking like, you just go in the back and get the money and put it in a brown envelope and slide the envelope through the thing. Say, don't y'all have my money? I thought they had it in the, I swear I thought they had it in the back. I left that account. I still have it, but child, I still have it. Can we get the 200 likes? No, the Him movie. Oh, they're not going to make that back right away, honey. Let me see how much money they've made. Because, baby, listen, I'm seeing some of these reviews on Twitter. Hold on one second, Tyesse. New followers and friends. Okay, so it's 415 people here. 415 people here. I'm gonna ask you a question. Let me ask before I get to this thing. Let me ask you a question. Okay. In the chat, everybody, all Tyesse Squad members, everybody that's here. Can you just write one sentence? I'm gonna let you take your time. Why do you love and why do you watch the official Tyesse Report? Can you just write that out while I get this up? Can y'all? Because I'm going somewhere with this. I want to preach this thing. Why do you watch and love the official Tyesse Report? Just give us one sentence. Hey, Tamara, how you doing, baby? Okay, so let me get weekend box office. Baby, that's gonna be a struggle. How much did they make so far? They made $2 million on Sunday from the. I'm looking at the dailies. They made $2 million. We'll have better numbers tomorrow. Okay. Very informative and uplifting. Oh, thank you so much, LaShonda. Thank you so much. Okay. I watch the show because it's informative and entertaining. Thank you. That means a lot coming from you, brother. Because you seem like family and cover a array of topics. I try to, do the best I can with what I have. You saw $13 million so far. It's gonna be a struggle. I'm telling you to get $27 million. All I know is one spot does it for me. One spot does it for me. Okay, I don't know what he's talking about. All because of you. Oh, thank you so much. Because you're funny, smart, and interesting. Why do y'all think these people are in here and they don't like hitting the like button? I know they're from the other platforms. I get it. But you're just sitting here watching me. Why? It is a mystery that bothers everybody. All content creators. Why are you here? Just sitting watching me. It is crazy to me. It's diabolical. I watch for information and laughter. You're informative, entertaining, genuine. Oh, thank you so much, Armisha Matthews. They're going to say all he want to do is just have people fill him up and flood him. That's all he wanted to hear anyways. Your wit, knowledge, and thank you so much. Yeah. That happened to me at Chase. I was so confused. You are a bank. That happened to you, bro, at Chase. What branch? Are you at Liberty to say? Please don't tell me it's the one on Crenshaw and Vernon. Because, they open air, how to get out. They get real suspect with you. Yeah, they get real suspect over there at that Crenshaw and Vernon location. You're good at what you do. I enjoy the way you talk about. Oh, thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. Can we get 6 more likes, please? Thank y'all so much. Can we get 6 more likes? Listening to you is like cutting up with my mother. Miss that girl. Oh wow. Oh wow. Ain't nothing like I miss my mother too. Now the day goes by, I don't think about her. You take real issues of our time. You take the real issues of our time, deliver them in a way that keeps us coming back. Well, thank you, Latanya Terry. You're so beautiful, Latanya Terry. Thank you. We watch because we can. All right. Some people don't hit the like button because they think that people can't see their name. Oh, that's an interesting concept. Uh-huh. You've been a blessing to me. You provide information and comedy. Your anointing and timing is a blessing. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because you fill me up and pull me up with love. Oh, wow. Well, thank you, Simone Chapman. Simone, how long have you been with me? How long? Because Simone, I think you one of the charter, like Maurice. How long would you say you've been with me, Simone? Because it's a couple of charter members in here. Maurice is a charter member. Uh-huh. Some of y'all, Rochelle, y'all go back when I was on Facebook with 10 people, 15 people. Thank you, Gary. That means a lot coming from generation, what is it, Gen Z? What is this generation? That means a lot. Gary X coming from Gen X, Z, X, Y, Z, one of them. The whole, what time you left? Okay. Well, I've been gone from over there about 3 years. Mm-hmm. Maybe time for me to get another cut. Because my lid ain't staying on. Probably too much dishwashing. All right, time for me to get a new cup. Generation Z and Generation Alpha. Okay. Alpha and Omega and all that. You flood me with joy, bad analogy. Good to see you in the chat, Brother Cliff. Good to see you in the chat. God is faithful. You are really tired. Much love. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Did you know that I'm on day 21? I'm on day 21 of my cleanse from those content creators. Day 21. People didn't think it was possible. You didn't think it was possible, did you? How many people said, no, he's not going to be able to do it? Day 21. Day 21. Let that sink in for a minute. Mm-hmm. We're on the road to October 1st. Larry says on August 31st. Shifting is a shift in September. I love the Tyesse Report because it delivers clear, insightful analysis. It helps me stay informed and make smart decisions. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Davis. Love you, brother. I appreciate that. Mm-hmm. Oh, thank y'all so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Davis. Wait a minute, let me catch up. This channel is truly a gem. I love the community and Ty. You're a true leader. Okay. Oh, okay. Wait. We knew you could do it, Hank. I'm trying. It's hard. It's a fight. It's like drug addiction. Ty, are you gonna watch Earth, Wind, and Fire Tribute? No, I'm not really a fan of male. I'm not like a connoisseur of male bands. Yeah, I'm female groups are my thing. So who's gonna be doing the tribute? Like, yeah, male groups. I mean, I know them. I know the music. I can conversate about it, but it's not like if we having a conversation about the emotions of the Jones Girls. You know what I'm saying? Or LaBelle. That's a whole other thing we got going there. Somebody said, well, how loose are we talking? I mean, we could go back to Stargard. We could do Stargard. Anybody know Stargard? Anybody know the group Stargard? See, that's how deep I go when it comes to these female groups. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we can do Stargard. We can do I'm trying to think of a girl group. Taste of Honey. Which way is up? Which way is up? Oh, okay. Which way is up? I'm trying to think of some girl groups or some girl duos. I'm thinking. God did it, Dr. Davis. That's before my time. How old are you, Armisha? If I may ask, and say you never asked a woman her age. How old are you? How old are you? Miss Armisha. Armisha Matthews, how old are you? Are you related to my sister Joanne Bailey Matthews? You say that's before my time. Okay. I just need to know how old you are. Stargard, which way is up? If you listen to which way is up right now, and you don't get up off your chair or out of the bed and get up and do the funky chicken or the cat daddy, something wrong with you. I need to know how old she is. She said that's before her time. You 46? It ain't before your time. No, because I'm 49. I remember Stargard. Which Way Is Up, was the theme song from the movie Which Way Is Up with my girl who was in there. Who was in Which Way Is Up? Was that Lynette McGee? Marcus. Was that Lynette McGee? I want to say Debbie Allen. No, Debbie Allen was in JoJo Dancer. That was Lynette McGee in Which Way Is Up. If Romardo was here, he could help me out. That was Lynette. I knew that was Lynette McGee and Which Way Is Up, because Lynette McGee was also in Sparkle. She played sister in Sparkle. No, Debbie Allen was. I was thinking about Debbie Allen, but Debbie Allen was in another movie called This Is Your Life, JoJo Dancer. Yo, I'm talking about. This is like black. You know how Larry be talking about blackity black? This is what I'm talking about here, y'all. This is black stuff here, y'all. It don't get no blacker than this. This is as black as 1,000 midnights. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm trying to think. Yeah, okay, so yeah, we in the black crates right now, y'all. We in the basement. Marcus, we going down a level, then we go down another level, and then we go one more. That's where all this stuff is located at. You have to get the things out, and you go like this. It'd be all kind of dust on it. Yeah. Okay, so Lynette McGee was in Sparkle. Okay. I love Whitney Houston. I love Whitney. But that Sparkle was garbage, y'all. Let's just be honest. They should have never remade it. They should never. I love Whitney. Whitney always wanted to remake it. It was a pet project. Let's give Whitney a hand. She got it done. She had to go on her own financing, because money was kind of tight. They ran over budget. She went into her own money to get it done. But yeah, it didn't. I hate to say garbage, but y'all, some movies don't need to be remade. I just said You gotta watch the original Sparkle with Irene Cara. May she rest in peace. What was the dark-skinned sister name? Her real name was Dawn something. I can't think of it. It was Dawn. Damn, what was her name? She was the dark-skinned sister. I want to say Dawn Smith. What was the dark-skinned sister name, brother? In Sparkle. Okay, so y'all listen. You had 3 sisters in Harlem. You know what I'm saying? People always say these stories are based on the Supremes, or whatnot. But, it is what it is. Okay, so Harlem, Sparkle. Problem. When they remade Sparkle with Whitney Houston and Jordan Sparks, her name was Dawn Smith. Thank you, Marcus. I'll be right, but sometimes I'm getting older now, Okay, so when they remade Sparkle, Whitney Houston, they moved it from Harlem to Detroit. It's just, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Sister didn't die in the second one, in the remake. Sister didn't die. She went to prison, That was the whole thing of the original Sparkle. Sister OD'd. And the late Mary Alice, them lines she delivered to that pimp was just legendary. She told him, she said, I lived in Harlem long enough to know a rat when I see one. And her daughter, she didn't want to hear it because, she was in love with this kind of pimpish guy, Satin Struthers. She said, Mama, he's big as you can get. Because, you know, the girls wanted to be stars. They wanted to be the Supremes and whatnot. But her mama knew. She said, I've lived in Harlem long enough to know a rat when I see one. You know who Saturn Struthers gonna remind you of? If you see Sparkle, Saturn Struthers gonna remind you of Bishop Whitehead. Same spirit, real greasy, real slimy, you know. Mm-hmm. Deborah Roberto, don't tell me you be in the bushes. Effie was a housekeeper in the original. Whitney played a former jazz singer. She sure did. In the original, Effie was a housekeeper. And that neighbor was a mess. Now, Tamala Mann played the neighbor in the Whitney Houston remake. But that neighbor in the original, she said that, what did she say about the fast daughter? I cannot. And then the neighbor, the messy neighbor, when she saw the pimp Satin Struthers, she said to the pimp, I've heard a lot about you. He said, yeah, likewise. Y'all, that stuff is classic, y'all. It's classic. Yeah, Mary Alice, Emmy Award winner. You may know her. Some of y'all may know her from A Different World. She played on A Different World. Great actress, just talented actress. A lot of those actors and actresses come out of the Negro ensemble, out of New York. All of those actors are classically trained, 4 years ago when my dad Oh, I remember you always tell me that, Miss V. You always tell me that, and that makes me feel so good. Yeah. How do you get emotional when you hear the R&B songs that you grew up on? I get emotional when I hear 90s R&B because it was a part of my musical. Yeah. Yesterday it happened. I was listening to one of my playlists, and you get butterflies. You get this nostalgia. I was listening to one of my 90s playlists, and it was just like, whew, oh my God. And let me tell you the song that did it. The song that did it, I just started getting these butterflies. It was Do You Want To by Escape. Man, when it came on, the chords, and listen, Candy ain't no Angela Winbush, and Tiny ain't no Stacey Lattisaw. But together, those ladies really, 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 really escape together. They really, really can sing. And Jermaine Dupri, he knew how to bring whatever that is out of them. That was some good singing. Again, we're not talking about Stephanie Mills and Mickey Howard. We're talking about, young women, but they can really sing. Great production, great writing. I was listening to Larry talk about production with the lady Mahogany. It has to all come together, y'all. It has to. You have to have the song, the producer, and the girls got to be able to sing. They got to be able to sing. When they redid Who Can I Run To? And they pulled that harmony off, I said, these girls are bad. I said that back in the 90s. Tiny, Candy, and the Scott sisters. I said, these girls are bad because if you know the Jones girls, you know that harmony is very, very hard. It's not something you can just replicate. There's two sounds of harmonies that I don't think you can hear anywhere. And that is the Emotions. That is the sound that their father honed and crafted. The Emotions, they're out of Chicago. We're talking about the Hutchinson sisters. Some of y'all know the Emotions, The Best of My Love. That sound is unique to that father bringing that sound out of them. The Jones Girls is another. I don't hear nobody. I ain't never heard nobody. You say, oh, they sound just like, no, they don't. No, they don't sound like, I don't hear nobody that sound like Aretha Franklin. I do not. There's nobody in the history of music that sound like her. Denitra Champ, I hear that phrasing, the airiness, the phrasing of it. Yeah, I said, oh, she's reminiscent of Aretha. My girl, Latoya Williams, very reminiscent, that high soprano. Nobody sounds like Aretha Franklin in my ear. I can't hear it. DJ Tramp comes very close because of the phrasing. The phrasing, y'all. But nobody sounds like Aretha. Nobody sounds like Patty. Nobody sounds like Gladys. Let me tell you something about Gladys Knight. Gladys Knight found the middle, and she never ever left that middle. She found that middle, and that middle worked for her. I never heard Gladys try to really go too high or get out of her comfort zone. Gladys found that. This is turning into a musicology. She found that middle, and she stays there. Hey, child, love the original. Who can I run to? Yeah, hey, Kendall, by the Jones Girls. Who can I run to when I need love? That's hard to. That was bold in the 90s, y'all. That was a bold Herculean task. Who sat around and said, what we gonna do? Let's do Who Can I Run To by the Jones Girls. I would just got up and walked out like, girl, y'all serious? Are we on Candy Carrot? Are we on Pumped? Now, when you talk about some harmonies, slap your mama harmonies, we have a LaBelle, and then we have my girls, the Pointer Sisters. You got LaBelle, Patty, Nona, and Sarah, rest in peace. And then you have the Pointer Sisters. Yeah, that's like, it's just, it's like collard greens and chitlins and a roast in the oven and honey buttered biscuits baking in the oven. That's how stank that is with the LaBelle and my girls, the Pointer Sisters. Rest in peace to June, Anita, and Bonnie. June, Anita, and Bonnie. Ruth is the only one left, y'all. Ruth is the only one left. With the Jones Girls, Shirley is the only one left. We're getting to that point, y'all. All these people are going to be pretty soon going to be gone. Yeah, Shirley, Brenda is gone, and Valerie is gone. So all we have is Shirley. I don't know what that's like when all of your siblings are gone. That's why I said I got one brother left. It's like, oh my God, I can't imagine. What does that feel like? Some of y'all that have two siblings or more, at one point you will be left alone because nobody's gonna all die together unless it's something random like that. But can you imagine? You're the only sibling. I don't know how Ruth handles it. I don't. Bonnie gone, June gone, and Anita is gone. I don't know how Ruth does that. I would lose my mind. Barry Gibb lost all. You know what, Barry? Andy's gone. Andy's gone, and Andy, and what's the other one name? Barry, Andy, Robin. Is it Robin? Barry, Andy. No, what's his name? Andy was Andy a part of the group? Marcus, was it? I do remember the Pointer Sisters. I do remember the Pointer Sisters knew they could sing. Okay. Andy, Robin, and another one. Maurice. Yeah, it was Maurice. Okay, listen, Andy was solo. Andy was the baby boy. He was solo. He died. He was y'all know, it was kind of like a can I be honest, it was like a Leandria Johnson situation. That's why we had to keep Leandria in prayer. Because Andy, that was kind of like a Leandria Johnson situation with him, right? And so it was just bad how all that transpired with him. Yeah, Andy was not a part of the group. Andy was solo. Well, who was that? This is Sunday, y'all. I don't want to be disgusting. Did y'all hear the rumor? Marcus? Maybe Marcus Romano heard the rumor. Did you hear the rumor about Andy? About, they had to, I don't want to say it, about Andy, because they said Andy was one of the kids. I don't know, but they said they had to pump. You heard the rumor? They had to pump his stomach to get something up out of his stomach. It was so much something in his. You heard okay, that was the rumor I heard. They had to pump Andy's stomach because there was a lot of stuff in his stomach. We won't say what that stuff was. That's a lot of swallowing. Oh my God. That's a lot of swallowing. Okay. What was the stuff time? What they say he had a lot of stuff. He was swallowing a lot of stuff. And he had to pump his stomach to get it up out of it. You know, that's what they said. Now, y'all, I don't know. I wasn't around. I don't know anything. I have to move on with my life. They said they had to pump his stomach because he was swallowing a lot of stuff. He was swallowing some stuff. You know, people say, do you swallow? And he was swallowing it. All right. Well, if that's the case, we're not gonna leave it out there like that. Did y'all hear about Richard Gere? Did you hear about Richard Gere? Was that true with Richard Gere? Let me see if Romardo or some of y'all heard about Richard Gere. Did anybody hear about Richard? I thought that was Rod Stewart too, no, they said it was Andy Gibb. But they said Rod Stewart had a similar situation. You heard about Richard Gere? Okay, Richard Gere, the actor. Okay. Yeah, Joanne. Yeah, Richard Gere, they said it wasn't I heard it was a hamster, but you say it's a gerbil. I heard it was a hamster with Richard Gere. This is for when I was very, very young, y'all. You hear grown people talking, and you'd hear the, people. I heard it was a hamster, but that was very common, in some circles where people would, insert things inside of themselves, and then those things would kind of scratch your prostate. But I would think, like, wouldn't it smother? Wouldn't the prostate smother? This is absolutely disgusting for a Sunday. I'm moving on. This is not the type of show, y'all. We were doing very good with Sparkle. Yeah, would the hamster die from the bite heat inside of you? Huh? Okay, we're moving on, y'all. We're moving on. Okay. Okay, it was a gerbil, a hamster, honey. Let me see. What's the difference between a gerbil and a hamster? Oh, I want to see this. I want to look at that. Oh my God, no. Okay. Who talked him into this was what I want to know. All right, y'all. We're gonna move on to let's talk about another song. Let's talk about another art. This is the stuff we talk about in Patreon when we do shows like Musicology and stuff like that. My fantasies are not that imaginative. Me either. This is what you get in Patreon, y'all. This is not for public. I want to hear Usher tell more of his confessions. Okay, listen. Usher, honey, evidently he likes older women. Usher likes older women, and his mama, was trying to help him and trying to guide him, but eventually he let her go. After she let him go, it was nothing but trouble. Just one disaster after another with Usher. Then they were saying, that one guy was saying that Usher was over there at this bathhouse on Olympic, allegedly. I know that bathhouse on Olympic. I've never been in there before, but I know the bathhouse that he was talking about on Olympic off of Crenshaw. Yeah, I know that bathhouse. I never been over there, But that man said that he was over at the bathhouse with Usher, allegedly. I ain't got nothing to do with it, Top Squad. Yeah, somebody called Peele. I always get you started with music. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do, Brian. But yeah, Earth, Wind, and Fire is not really, that ain't really my judge. I do love Boogie Wonderland with Earth, Wind, and Fire and the Emotions. I love Boogie Wonderland. Yeah. I always get you started with music every time. Yeah. What time is it? 8:41. I gotta get out of here, y'all. I'm not gonna be long. Is there anything on tonight's sports? Is there a game on right now? Is there a game on? You don't like McCondition? I mean, I'm not a fan of mean groups. I like, I like Drew Hill. I like Drew Hill. I like LSG. But I'm just not a connoisseur of men's groups. I just love women. I love women singers. I Like by Cut Close. That's one of my favorites. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely one of my favorite songs from the 90s. That's my girl Athena Cage on lead vocals, I believe. Okay, so is there anything on tonight, y'all? Is there a game on? Kansas City and the Chiefs. Y'all don't want to go watch that? Okay, let's go watch it. Okay, let me see. Hold on one time. Hold on one time. Oh, wait, let's see. What time is kickoff with the Kansas? What time is kickoff with the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Giants? 0-0. Okay, they're 3 minutes and 49 seconds in. It just started good. That's why the numbers are slightly going down. Y'all don't want to go watch that? How many people want to watch the game? How many people want to talk to me? That's why maybe the numbers is going down just a little bit. It just started. It's 0-0. The game is on now. Yeah, y'all go watch that because I'm going to give me something to eat. I'm hungry. Thank you, Mona Davis, for $20.99 Sunday seed. I appreciate it. Y'all want to go watch the game, huh? Good. Okay. Yeah, y'all better go watch the game. How many y'all ready to go watch the game? Say I'm ready to go watch the game. I gotta give me something to eat. You know what? I don't feel like having nothing delivered. I have some frozen dinners. Football has been good today. Good. Y'all go watch all of it. Keep watching it. Go to bed, everybody. Watch it and go to bed. Okay. What we got tomorrow? Monday. We got Monday. Man, this month is going by fast. So we only have like 9 days left in this month. Yeah, everybody go watch the game. Thank you, Jabray, for $5.55. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I really do. I ate good today. I have the itis. That's what I'm trying to find me a good plate, but I think I'm just gonna throw something in the microwave. I don't feel like I make spaghetti. I make spaghetti. I don't make a lot of it. I'll watch a good halftime show though. Yeah, me too, Naida. The Eagles won again. Good. How many people cooked today? I'm looking for somebody that made a brisket or some type of, hey, Bam, that's my friend from LA, one of my best friends. How many people made a brisket or something today? Maybe a roast? Let me try to order me something, child. I don't feel like warming up nothing. Who is nearby with a good solid plate? I need to know who's nearby with a good down in the Delta plate, y'all. That's all I want to know. Okay. Recommend anything on Netflix or Apple TV for tonight? Yeah. Well, I don't know about Netflix or Apple TV, but I know what's it called? What's it called? You didn't see the recommendations I put up a while ago? I did all the recommendations, sweetheart. Are you in Patreon? We Elisa's Modern We Boutique. I just did all the recommendations. Hold on. Are you in Patreon, sweetheart? I just did it not too long ago. Let me see if I can scroll and find it. Turkey and dressing, potato casserole, corn, and collards. See if I can find the recommendation. I just posted it not too long ago. That's what I was gonna make, Sarah. I was supposed to make that today. I never made it to the market because I had to come. The guy came and installed my TV, Task Rabbit, to put the TV on the wall. So I had to deal with that. Okay. Is she in Patreon? Lee's, Jay said, I made smothered turkey wings, rice, cabbage, and scalloped potatoes. That's 2 starches, Jay. I need to go back. I checked out a few of your recent ones. No, I need to get in your Patreon. Okay, well, let me just tell you right now. Little Fires Everywhere, Hulu. Okay, are you listening? Lisa, are you listening? Little Fires Everywhere, Hulu. Black Cake, Hulu. Lady in the Lake, Apple TV. Presumed Innocent, Apple TV. The Watcher, Netflix. The Big Cigar, Apple TV Plus. Disclaimer, Apple TV Plus. The Undoing, HBO Max. The Supremes and Earl All You Can Eat, Hulu. And Mayor of Easttown, HBO Max. This is the best of the best, okay? This is the best of the best. I posted it on my community wall as well, okay? Are you listening, Lisa? Are you writing this down? Lisa, Women's Boutique and Style? Okay, Little Fires Everywhere. You see right there, Little Fires Everywhere. Read this over so y'all can see. I don't want y'all to look at my nails. My nails are not done. Okay, I bite my nails. Okay, Little Fires Everywhere. You got it? Screenshot it. Okay. Black Cake. You got it? Black Cake, Hulu. These are all binge-worthy. Disclaimer. Disclaimer. That's some good TV right there, baby. I promise you. You will not be turning it off tonight. Disclaimer, Apple TV Plus. Jake Gyllenhaal and Presumed Innocent. That is some good TV too. Okay. These are all my okay. Why is this not coming up? Okay, wait a minute. I don't know why it's not coming up. It's not loading. Okay, well, listen, I called them out. Some of these are not loading. The pictures are not loading. Don't worry about it. Oh, yeah, disclaimer is good. Y'all eating good. The Girlfriend Game series. Girlfriend is really, really good, y'all. I highly recommend that. 6 episodes. You really can knock it out tonight. You really could knock it out tonight. Hold on. It's called Girlfriend, and this is on Hulu. All right, everybody. The game is on. I'm going to let y'all get to the game. Thank you, Joyce Dorsey, for $9.21 for press on seed. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. I didn't ask for nothing. Y'all just showing love. Thank y'all. Okay, so there you go. If you want to support me, always love, always appreciate it right there. William was out today in the event, so I don't know if William's going to be on tonight. He was out at an event today. So if he's on, I'll see y'all around there later on. Those that watch William. Oh, I love Lifetime. There's some good movies on Lifetime. I'm going to check out Disclaimer while okay, yeah, watch Disclaimer. Also, The Big Cigar is very good. The Big Cigar. Yeah, y'all go ahead and watch the game. And make sure y'all support the platform and all that good stuff. All right. I enjoyed this conversation with y'all. I really did. We've been on for about an hour and some change. I saw William. Okay, everybody. I saw William out there, honey, with the fancy people. Okay, we gotta go. Have a good night, everybody. See everybody tomorrow. We're probably gonna do something tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon. Well, tomorrow afternoon, because I gotta go to the market in the morning. So let's say we'll do something late tomorrow afternoon, and if we don't, we'll just see everybody for Monday night, rip from the headlines, y'all. But we'll try to squeeze something in if I can. All right. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for hitting the like button. Thank y'all for the game. I understand the game is on. Go ahead and watch the game, baby. I understand. Love y'all.